In Rwanda, there is an initiative to elevate the living standards of rural communities, one village at a time. We call it model villages. One of such villages is Rweru Model Village, located in the eastern province. Under this initiative, the government builds homes, donates them for free to the poor. The only condition is that they do not have to sell them off. His name is Antoine Mcheshimana. Behind him is his home he received in 2016. He lives in this house together with his wife and 7 children. Mcheshimana was among the first group of 104 families made up of 400 people from Sharita and Mazane Islands resettled in Rweru Model Village. Sharita and Mazane Islands are located in Lake Rweru, Bugesera district. On these tiny islands, residents have no easy access to health facilities, roads, schools, electricity, and clean water, among others. From Sharita Island to Rweru mainland, the only means of transport that these people have are these canoes. Without them, they will not be able to access the mainland of the entire country of Rwanda. In 2014, when the New Times photographer visited Sharita Islands, Mcheshimana was still recovering from the hippo attack. His leg was amputated, making it difficult to provide for his family. He shared his gruesome encounter with the large animals.
N'umugabo kwari turanye bitagatanaje ubwo tujyana twese tugiye kwahira nubwo twaje kugenda duhura n'imvubu ahantu ariko tutayibonye imvubu rero nibwo naze kugira gute ko ngiye wari uri imbere ndayigonga nigonje imvubu nta kindi kintu yakoze yahita intura mu mazi ubwo maze kunura mu mazi ndoga maze koga ubwo ngize ngo ndakute mfasi gacozi gutya imvubu ibampagaje hejuru bimaze kumagara hejuru ngo nanjye ndagarama nyitera imigeri ubwo sinzi kuntu yagiye gufatana none ngifate mu mutwe nditaza ne imugeri nyitera mu kanwa ubwo rero ne imugeri mu kanwa rero niko kugira gute ihitibuma ubwo rero ititangire irarumagura vunagura imbaraga rero zibagiranje ubwo mutankomeza ndigaramira ndaryama maze kuryama yamvubu rero ko akubona rero ko naryamye ikibona ko napfuye noneho itimva hejuru rero itigenda nanjye rero ku mutima waje kugaruka mpamagara wa mugabo nkimara kugera hasi nagezeyo ubwo akaguru bagakuyeho maze ibyumweru 2.
Following his ordeal, Mcheshimana joined hundreds of the vulnerable people from Sharita Islands who were relocated to Rweru Model Village. Over 40,000 households in Rwanda have so far benefited from the resettlement program. As part of the model villages, the residents not only get decent homes, but they also get access to basic infrastructure, such as schools, electricity, and water, among others. And that is not all. They also get cows to boost the family's nutrition and earn extra income from selling milk. Another happy beneficiary is Alex Ndibanja, a father of 4. He explains how his life has changed.
Nta bwisanzure bwari buhari kugira ngo uve hari ujye batima cyari intambara ikomeye ariko ubu twegereye isoko nta kibazo n'umuhanda ubu n'umwana wanjye wa mbere ntago yarazi imodoka ariko basigaza imodoka ubu nta kibazo gihari rwose aho turi harasobanutse baduhaye inka buturangwa amata nta kibazo.
The cows are part of the nationwide wealth creation program called Giringa. The program also has a goal of ending malnutrition. About 2 months ago, the visiting Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi threw his weight behind the Giringa scheme, donating 200 cows to the residents of Rweru Model Village. He described the initiative as the perfect tool for social bonding in communities across the country. Over 22 model villages have been set up across the country. In July this year, as part of celebrating the 24th Liberation Day in the remote Rwanda sector of Muhanga district, President Paul Kagame inaugurated 2 model villages with modern infrastructure, all built by Rwanda Defense Force at 19 billion Rwandan francs. This year, the government has earmarked 15 billion Rwandan francs to build more model villages. The goal is to resettle at least 30,000 households. The mayor of Bugesera district, Richard Mutabazi, told the New Times that the 3rd phase of Rweru model village is almost complete, and the new housing units will host another bunch of vulnerable households. The target is to have the homes ready by Christmas.
I've been to the island, so I know the reality, I know the challenges they're facing, but also I know what the future reserves for them.
What is the plan? What is the fate of those people?
So as you just visited, you saw we have 2 islands, Sharita and Mazane, and people living there have been there for years.
Yeah.
But recently we decided they should be relocated to inland because they are really in high-risk zone. They don't have access to the basic facilities, schools, health, and even other national programs do
There's
not
no
reach them
electricity
because
as
they
well.
are isolated. So we started relocated them, but it's being done in phases because it's something that implicates budget. So we do it in phases. You've seen IDP model of Rweru. We are now on its 3rd phase.
Yeah.
The first phase we relocated 140 families, and the 2nd phase also. And this phase we are building 35 houses, 4 in 1, which means 140 households are going to be relocated this year. It's part of Imihigo this year, fiscal year 2018-2019. And we'll be done with all the population in Mazane Island. And then we'll be remaining with 143 household families in Sharita, and they're going to be part of our next fiscal year.
In addition to the homes, a model village also brings amenities such as schools, a health post, and now also a center for toddlers and young children to play and learn in a safe environment. The government has set a target of having at least 70% of Rwandans in rural areas living in model villages and 30% of those in urban areas by 2020. This that you're seeing here is the first ever phase of the integrated model villages that Rwandan government built for the vulnerable families that lived in the high-risk zones. And this was the 2nd phase of this project, Rweru, and this one is the 3rd, where people from Sharita and Mazane Islands are going to be relocated from and move into this place. The intention is to move people to places where they're able to access basic infrastructure like roads and electricity, of course, and clean water, among others. Reporting for the New Times, it's Ethan Tashobia here in Rural Model Village, Bugesera District.